Welcome back. This is going to be a Vortex Pinnacle +6 on my Invoker. This should be a pretty easy run this week because I believe this is only going to have Fortified as the afflicts for this dungeon. However, I don't think Incorporeal is very hard either. You just got to CC the mob. Sanguine is probably a little bit harder because you got to watch where the pulls drop and move, kite the stuff, but more of a tank thing than anything. As always, make sure that you repair your gear before Mythic Plus, but this is going to be a tips and tricks guide for Vortex Pinnacle. I just realized that some of my key bindings are in the wrong spot too. Fix that real quick. Since it ain't tyrannical, this will not be that bad of a dungeon. Most of the bosses should die fairly fast. I am still pretty new to Invoker, however my damage is decent. Oh, this isn't good. They're moving the mobs. The only thing I haven't liked about Invoker is it's kind of hard whenever you have to charge stuff up and mobs do that. Our damage is kind of hurting. It's not particularly very high. Where I was just playing my shaman, I'm a little rusty, so it's taking me a second to get back into it. Most of this stuff is just kind of turn and burn. You can interrupt, but it's not too bad. And that's not good. Not a huge. A lot of this gameplay doesn't work very well with channel casting. Especially when you keep accidentally canceling it. My item level is 394, I believe. It's not too high on this character. This is a brutal. Completely brutal when you need to cast stuff like every 5 seconds. I'm kind of used to my shaman where you don't have to deal with that too often. I'm also not used to stuff living this long. Kind of surprised I died. This healer's pretty geared. It's possible they're focused on DPSing too. It's a marathon.
Filthy beasts! Skyward will not be tolerated.
Oh, I kind of regret using all my hovers on the way here though. For that boss, I forgot to explain. I was busy concentrating. You have to dodge tornadoes and dodge little orbs on the ground. And then at some point, the tornadoes get pulled in, and you gotta dodge those too, and that's pretty much the entire fight. When the tornadoes get pulled in, it is kind of healing intensive, but it's still not too bad. I should have used my living flame there. On this, you gotta make sure to pull the dragon out of the green circle because it heals. Then you want to have your group stand in the green circle. That way they all get healed up. I just realized I accidentally hit my thing to make my empowered cast like it had been charged fully. So wait a second, does this come off cooldown? This boss is pretty easy. You just have to, there will be two currents. There's a downward current and upward current. Downward current makes you attack slower, reduces your haste. The upward current, which is a green symbol over here, makes your haste go up. You also have to dodge a little AoE tornadoes that go around. You have to dodge the frontal cone of the breath on the mob. And, for example, I am now in an upwind. And when it comes out, I will show the tornadoes. Here it comes, and it will do a little whirlwind wave. You do have to dodge it. It does a lot of damage, so your healer will thank you. And I should have dodged that. That's not as important to dodge as the little tornado is, though. I am definitely not doing the best damage in the world. Not the lowest, not the highest. Let's see how he compares on gear. Probably better gear than I am. My gear is not the best. On this, you just gotta make sure to interrupt the Admiral's heal. And you want to make sure to kill the Admiral first. Out of every group, you just have to make sure to kill the Admirals so they do not heal. In this, you cannot stand in the triangle and cast spells, so the tank has to pull the mobs out. If the mobs are in the triangle, you cannot damage them with spells. Looks like the Admiral's already dead. These auras are like normal mobs, just damage them and they go away. However, they do some decent AoE damage. This next group, I believe, has 2. Oh, they're adepts, not admirals. Just gotta make sure to silence them when need be. It's nice that we have a priest who can mind control. I do like the AoE on Invoker, but having to charge this stuff up is a huge pain in Mythic Pluses. It's so easy to get that stuff canceled. Okay. Yeah, I did not remember you're supposed to stand in here whenever that goes out. Yeah, whenever you get targeted by that. It comes from the air one. I'm not used to this stuff living this long. Last week all this stuff usually got fried by like 5-6 seconds. A lot of people would want to release here, but you do not want to do that because you're going to waste a lot of time if you release. You can jump off the side up there. Right there. As an invoker, it's not a big deal. Some other classes might find it an issue. And final boss time. This boss basically will summon mobs that you have to kill, little orbs. This boss will also put a little triangle like you saw before on the ground. You also have to remember to jump whenever Connect Grass goes out, which is that. If you do not, it will basically tether you to the floor. And if more than one person gets hit by that, you are pretty much in trouble because the healer can only dispel if you have a priest, one person. In this scenario, it's fine just to single down the boss. And that is a Vortex Pinnacle +6. Even though my damage was not the best. If you found this useful, maybe you can learn from my deaths. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Mythic Plus content. I think I actually do need that. Nope, it's the only thing I didn't need. I think that's my only above 400 piece. Actually, I got 2 item 3 plus my weapons. But as I was saying, like, comment, and subscribe for more Mythic Plus content. I'm going to try to make some more. I don't know if it's going to be on this tune though. I haven't fully decided what tune. I'm probably on my Shaman, but those will be higher keys than a +6. Until next time.